Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Facts. I'm your host Drizzle, and today we got my guy DohLyfe in the building, owner, creator. How you doing today, bro?
Doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good.
So just tell me a little bit about the brand, bro, because I see it a lot. I've seen it a lot, but I don't know too much about it. So just tell me a little bit about it.
The brand is, you feel me, DohLyfe, definition of a hustler, living young, fly entrepreneur. You feel me? I've been in the game for about 8 years. It's going on 9 in October. You feel me? It's pretty much for the hustlers. You feel me? Pretty much everybody, but mainly for hustlers. What I was my target market is you feel me? And it's just like some's code to the streets. I how to get out the streets. You feel me? Situation like that.
Okay. So what influenced you to kind of like get into the clothing brand? Like it's like what? How did that start?
Influence wise, just my biggest influence probably would be like Virgil and Kanye. You feel me? Like coming up when I first like got into fashion, I was seeing Off White. You feel me? But I was seeing Pyrex
Yeah,
Vision.
yeah,
You
yeah, I
feel me? So
understand.
that's what I was kind of like ASAP.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel
Okay.
me? V Long
Yeah.
situation. You feel
That's
me?
that's that's,
The
that's around that
underground
time. That's around
underground
that time.
fashion. It's like changing. It ain't we ain't going like the traditional route of fashion. You feel me? I'm setting my own tone to it though.
Okay. Now did you always want to be in the clothes, or did you want to like where did that I say passion for being into the clothing industry
Um,
come from?
See, I'm really like a shoe guy. Really, I'm like
Yeah.
I like shoe. I really wasn't into fashion, but I always wanted to be on some fly shit. You feel me? So it's kind of like that's why I kind of basing like I'm heading towards shoe direction now. You
Yeah.
feel me? But I'm really that's really what I was on. You feel me? Like trying to get towards that way.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
You understand? But now I was asking besides Virgil and Kanye, who would you say are other inspirations that you pull from outside of those type of creators?
Shoot, Jim Jones, Dipset. You feel me? Fabulous. Um, Niggas, older people that just put it on back in the day. You feel me? That's like that's really was my main influence. Influences who I looked up to growing up, and like the hustlers. You feel me? Like you feel me? I ain't gonna say I don't want to say Apple, but like when he threw that Gucci on and shit, he put that shit on, even though you know what's going on, but still.
So it's safe to say that a lot of your influence and a lot of your
Say Dapper Dan instead
yes,
of Cole. You feel me?
but a lot of the people who influence you more so, I guess I would say they come from East Coast,
Yeah,
up north type of vibe.
yeah, for sure. Cause that's growing up. That's all we seen. You feel me? Rap City. You feel
Yeah,
me? And
yeah,
106 and Park, all that shit. You feel me?
yeah,
So that's really all we seen. So that's really what I was my main influences though, for
yeah.
real. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's crazy because you're originally from Louisville, right?
Yeah, I'm originally
So
from
so
Louisville.
it's crazy because like my cousins they from Louisville and stuff, and I know people from just from off the internet, but I know people who from you know people in the South don't. A lot of people who are really from like New Orleans and Florida and Alabama, they don't consider Kentucky the South.
Right,
They
right,
don't they
right.
don't look
It's
at
the
Kentucky.
gateway to the south.
Exactly. So they don't when you say Kentucky's in the South, they be like, no, y'all Midwest type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, but when I tell them like music wise, my cousins listen to the Hoes, the Dipset, the Cam'rons, the DMX, like shit like that. They did listen to some Cash Money type shit,
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for
but a
sure.
lot of a lot of the artists that they would listen
I
to were up north.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I actually listen to them like listen to that music, but majority of the when it comes to fashion wise is
Yeah,
where I got that from. But growing up, you know, it was all Master P, Cash Money, and Boosie and all that.
yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
But putting that shit on is basically them niggas up north for sure.
Okay, okay. All right. So what would you say is your overall goal with the brand?
Uh, I'm just trying to change the direction of of fashion because everybody like, man, you gotta get in the stores, you gotta do this and that shit played out. You feel me? I'm a hustler. At the end of the day, I want my shit to be like, you feel me, the biggest direct to consumer clothing brand ever. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
because people don't know who Gucci is. You feel me? They don't see who Gucci is, or they don't see who Louis Vuitton is. You feel me? But I'm aiming for that market, but I want people to know who I am at the same time. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you said you're more of a shoe guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a shoe guy.
More of a shoe guy.
But the brand changed it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah. Now, but now that's it's funny because a lot of times we see people. Let's say people in music, they'll use rap as a form to get into other things. Yeah, like it's more of a launching point.
It's me. I went backwards because I started with rap, but I didn't even never. It wasn't. It was. I never mixed the two.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a DohLyfe Mondays in the cities, which is gonna be like the biggest thing to hit Kentucky for real, like for artists. You feel me? And I'm kind of redirecting, like, so I might come up with an artist. You feel me? Like a lot of the newer brands that's out, they got like they certain artists that they work with. You feel me? To come up. You feel me? But Louisville we really don't have a set, like one guy that we can just come up with. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to work on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is DohLyfe Mondays?
It's like it's basically I'm doing it at a strip club. You feel me? In the city in Louisville. You feel me? It's basically like I'm doing one artist, but I'm doing it to where they can perform. You feel me? And it's gonna be like a gateway to get on. You feel me? That's where I'm trying to aim it towards. You feel me? Like some Magic City Mondays, like in Atlanta, like the niggas brought their music to Magic City to get on. You feel me? That's basically what I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now are you just having a performance at the strip club, or is it going to be entertainment there?
It's gonna be entertainment there as well. You feel me? We're gonna have dancers. You feel me? We're gonna have food. You feel me? And like us gonna be I'm a shoot videos in there and shit, so you can see it. You're gonna see it from the ground up. You feel me? It's something that I'm working on, and I'm building my brand too. And so like, if you wear DohLyfe, you get in on a discount. So
Copy. Okay.
when they filming, they gonna see a bunch of DohLyfe. You feel me?
Yeah.
A bunch of you feel me? And then you got the artists from the outside of the city that's trying to get their music played.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So it's what I'm trying to build the artists up. You feel me? From the ground up.
Okay. Now what pushed you to kind of take that route as far as to do something like this? Because it's different. I mean, I haven't seen nobody do something like this.
Because I'm really trying to use my platform to put people on. You feel me? So that's really and before DohLyfe, I was into music. You feel me? So I always gonna have a passion for music. You feel me? So I always loved seeing people perform. I always love the up and coming artists. You feel me? Like I'm my ears to the streets. You feel me? So I love seeing the up and coming people. You feel me? But and it's kind of like of a hard thing to do to come out of Kentucky.
Yeah.
You feel me? But as I was younger, you feel me? Now it's easier. It's like when I was younger, when I was putting in a lot of work, you feel me? It's like, you feel me? Now I know what to do, you feel me? So I can really use the tools that I learned. It's like everybody just running around, you feel me? There ain't no guidance, you feel me? There ain't no set, you feel me? So that's why I'm doing the DohLyfe Mondays, you feel me, at the strip club to really show them, you feel me? Like I want to help the local artists come up, you feel me? You know, and I want it to be like something special for them. You feel me? That's why I'm not putting like 1 million people on one flyer. You feel me? I want one or two people on a flyer. I want them to have their own flyer. Them to feel special. You feel me? Like to feel like they really doing a show.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm. This shit's gonna be the biggest thing. Man, it's gonna be the biggest thing to hit the strip clubs. I'm telling you. You feel me?
Now, have you done one yet?
I did one 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
You feel me? The first one, you feel me? The first official one was 2 weeks ago. You feel me? I'm doing another one this Monday. You feel me? With Black Steve.
Who'd you have at that one?
The first one I had who did I just have at the first one? Blue Strip Crip. He's a new up and coming artist. You feel me?
Okay.
Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm only gonna probably do like 1 or 2 artists a week. I'm not gonna make it no talent show or nothing.
Yeah. Did you rap or you?
I rapped and made beats back in the day. Yeah,
Okay. And
for sure.
what would you say is the? I guess I mean both hustles. I would say you kind of have to have a similar dedication. But which one would you say is? I don't want to say easier because I think both are difficult. But which one would you say is like the easier path, as far as
Clothing and
clothes,
clothes
and making music?
Shoot, I never made money doing music. So shit, that should answer the question right there. You feel me? So I put a lot of bread into the music. You feel me? And I had artists and everything. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. So it's most definitely the clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Nah, I can respect that. Yeah, it's hard when you got a craft and something like that. Like to
Yeah,
when the beginning is the hardest part. Like I feel like once you start making the music or making the money, then it's like okay, I know what to do. But getting to the point to where you make money is the hardest part because you gotta find what works. You gotta find what works for you.
exactly. And when it comes to like the brand, it was a hobby at first. You feel me? Like, and then it turned into something. You feel me? When I was the same with the music too, but it just ain't never go where I wanted to go. You feel me? And I had a lot of money invested, so it's like I didn't want to give up, but DohLyfe took over. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
you pivoted. Yeah. Okay. Now, it's a lot of dope brands. I mean, from just over the years that I've noticed from Louisville, from Kentucky in general. Um, who are some of like the other brands that you like? I won't say collab, but have you worked and networked with some of the other brands in Kentucky and of that nature?
uh, I got a few brands that I'm working with right that I'm going to start working with like Elevated 502.
Okay.
You feel me? My boy Sin, he got Filthy Double F clothing. You feel me?
Okay.
They hard. You feel me? It's a it's a lot of different little brands out there that's that I'm working with. You feel me? And I see the other brands like like Revengeance. Who else is Stay Ahead? You feel me? It's a few brands out there
Yeah.
that's hard. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a
For
couple.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a couple. It's a couple brands that I.
Mob, can't forget Mob, man. My boys from the neighborhood. You feel me? So it's a few brands out there that and I only did one official collaboration.
So yeah. So now, so earlier we were talking and you said it's a rebirth.
Yeah, cause
Explain.
see, okay, I say the get back, the rebirth. You feel me? Whatever I want to call it, but everything I'm learning everything as I go. You feel me? Like head first. You feel me? So I didn't try to open up a store. You feel me? And I was gonna open up a warehouse in Atlanta. You feel me? So I didn't got all that together, and I was slightly at 80% of getting everything on track and everything, but I ended up losing. I ended up
Gotcha.
losing everything. You feel me? So now I'm starting all over from scratch. You feel me? Because I lost the warehouse, I lost the store. You feel me? And now it's back to the basics. You feel me?
Okay.
So I'm on the get back, on the grind back. So
You said you've been doing this for 8, going on 9 years. What would you say is your proudest moment for the brand so far?
my proudest moment of the brand would have to be getting I got two of them. I mean, one of them was getting Pee Wee Longway in it, and then the other one was getting 21 Savage in it. That was the two people that was like
I think I seen Pee Wee. I know. I think I seen Pee Wee. Pee Wee Longway in it.
yeah, for
When was
sure.
when was 21 Savage?
It was the same year in 2015. It was probably like
Okay.
a couple months later.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So he only had Red Ops out then too. You feel me? So it was like
It's
beginning-
early. This is early.
Yeah, beginning stuff.
Early Savage.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a knife.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It was before that, matter of fact. Real talk. Most definitely.
Okay. Okay.
So,
No, that's okay.
yeah, that was like my proudest moments because I didn't see what it was doing. Like, like, when I first started DohLyfe, I went to Atlanta, you feel me, for one. So I was down there, you feel me, selling t-shirts and shit, you feel me, and then, I I was trying to get who I could get in it. You feel me? So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
and I happened to reach out. I happened to run into Willa Food, which is a producer. He did a lot of future stuff. You
Okay.
feel me? And he ended up saying that he had a session with Pee Wee Longway. He was like, man, just bring the clothes up there, and he ended up getting it to his manager, and she put it on for me and sent me the picture and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
And it happened right before Derby.
Right. Okay.
So,
Yeah. So
you can
that
only
was
imagine
that.
that. You feel
That
me?
was like a boost.
That was a boost.
Yeah. They
You feel
seen
me?
that.
I came back to the city and niggas and sold 100 T-shirts. You feel me? For sure. Ain't easy.
Okay.
It
So
was like a $5,000 weekend.
So like when what at what point did you decide you were gonna go down to Atlanta? Because like I imagine that if you had a warehouse in Atlanta, were you living down there? Did you have a plan to move
that
down
was
there?
the second time. The second
Okay.
time was the warehouse, but the first time I moved to the A, I was still doing music, so
Okay.
I ended up moving down there. I was trying to get the music thing going. I really wanted to really focus on the clothing line. You feel me? But I ended up. It was just the clothing line was kind of a thing. That, okay, it was like a side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
that's
got
kind
you.
of how it worked out.
I
feel
got
me?
you.
And then it just became my main hustle once I realized how much money I was making after a while.
Now at the beginning, you closed. You had 21 Savage in your clothes as well. Who else notable have you had wear the brand?
Man, I had what B.O.B. Sada Baby, King Vine, Moneybag Yo, Fredo Bang. I got people from this camp wearing it. It's a lot of people actually. I can't even. You feel me? There's so many people I can't even name them all. But those are the most notable. You feel me? And 21 Savage. I said 21 Savage, but King Vine was the most. King Vine and Sada Baby is the only two that like tagged me in it. You feel me?
Copy.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like when did they reach out to you directly, or was that something like their team did, or something you just sent to their team? Like how did that happen?
Which one?
All of them. Yeah.
All of them. Shoot. Well, mass majority of them. Well, okay. So I ran into 21 Savage outside the W, which is a hotel in Atlanta. You feel me? In the Smith Hotel, and I knew I had seen him a few weeks before at my homie 550's his video shoot.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then they told me, I was like, man, that's 21 Savage, and I looked him up. And he had Red Ops, and it was going up to like 200,000 or 300,000 views.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, dude, that's the dude from the nerd. You feel me? From Bruh's video shoot. So I'm like, hey. You feel me? Can what's that? I basically just hit him with the same line every time. What size you wear? I got a T-shirt I'm trying to get to you. You feel me?
Okay.
He picked it out, and then like a couple weeks later he threw it on.
Okay.
You feel me? But most of the time I normally just push up on them and be like, man, what size y'all need? I mean, give it to them. If they word, they word. If they don't, they don't. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said Vaughn and Sada they actually tagged you in it when they wore it.
Yeah.
Did they just do it? I mean, I'm not saying they just do it one time, but did they only just buy like one piece? Like what did they get?
See.
I think I seen Sada in the tracksuit.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. See, with Vine, I know my homie Chris. He had turned me. He know Duty Low. He turned me on to Duty Low. You feel me? He's OTF. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like a
$100 ball head.
yeah. So yeah, for sure. So dude, we kind of got real close. He done came to the city and stuff. You feel me? So he hit me up and was like, man, it's a new guy. You feel me? In the camp. You feel me? King Vine. You feel me? He's gonna be coming up. You feel me? I need you to send me a whole bunch of merch. So I ended up sending it to Duty Low. You feel me? And and Vine had on. He threw the if you look on my page, he got on a black and white jacket. You feel me? So after he put that jacket on, you feel me? Duty Low sent me the video. You feel me? And probably like 3 or 4 months later, he hit me again. He was like, "Man, hey, I need you to send me some more merch because we left them jackets in the hotel."
Yeah.
You feel me? So I sent him some more merch, and it happened to so. He was like, "Man, shoot me your number." He shot me. I shot him my number. He called me, and he was like, hit me up anytime. You feel me? And I like probably like December of 2019. Vine had a show in the city, so I ended up calling Duty Low. I was like, man, dude's out here, man. He turned me on to him.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he linked me with him. You feel me? And I ended up pushing up on him at the Bourbon Hall. You feel me? And gave it to him personally.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He was with 30 Deep Grammy from St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's dope. No, that's
So I ended up getting a few contacts because 30 Deep Grammy was like one of the biggest people in St. Louis at the time. You feel me? So I ended up getting cool with him at the same time I got with Vine, and happened to be Sada Baby was in the city singing at the same time. You feel me? But I had already knew Sada Baby because my boy Soon Tonio ended up running into him at the South by Southwest and gave him some merch. You feel me? So it all worked hand in hand.
Yeah. So when people see that, because I always wondered, I'm like, man, like I know these artists, I know these people online, you know, athletes, celebrities, they get free merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in hopes of return, like I give this one person a free tracksuit, free shirt, whatever. In return, people see that and they buy. So when people seen that today, it's
kind of like of an investment. It's like an investment for real. You feel me? And you really gotta do what it's like. Okay, you gotta hope they work. If they throw it on, you gotta hope they tag you in it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's up to you to really do something with it. You feel me? With their content. You feel me? So even though I ain't get tagged in it with the other artists, I put it on my page. You feel me? I ran sponsors ads. You feel me? With their money, so they like so they'll see it. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's smart. No, that's smart. You definitely have to do something with it once you get the person in it, regardless if they tag you or not. Like
at first I used to get discouraged about that. I'm like, man, he ain't even gonna tag me in. But you feel me? Then I realized I can still work with the content. It's content. I can still work.
Got on my shit.
Yeah, exactly. You got it on.
You do got it on. Like
at the same time, I am the definition of a hustler, so I better work my move with that or not. You feel me? Either way it go. Okay. I'm gonna turn it into some money some type of way.
Okay. Yeah. All right, now you talked about going to Atlanta and having the warehouse. What happened with the warehouse?
Man, I had it. I never moved to the A, so I stayed in the city. You feel me? So it's like I'm paying the rent. I'm paying $3,000 a month for rent. Yeah. Never went there. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like shit after 12 months. You feel me? We're gonna have to let that shit go. You feel me? For sure. Nigga, I got 30 G's involved. Yeah. Shit, I ain't even.
Yeah, you ain't never been down there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You feel me? So it kind of was like a storage unit. Yeah. Damn near a $3,000 storage unit for real.
Nah.
Yeah. So that's how that went. You feel me? And then right after I didn't get into a deep hole now. You feel me? Because I had a crib down there too. So I'm paying $3,000 for the warehouse, and I'm paying $2,000 for the house. So I'm paying 5 G's down there for no reason. Never went down there. You feel me? I had just had my son, so it's kind of a situation where I had to stay in the city.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, when I got down there, shoot, damn near $100,000 into it. It's like I need to go ahead and
cut loose. Yeah,
for sure.
No,
like I said, it was a learning experience. You feel me? So I'm gonna be able to bounce back. You feel me? I'm the definition of a hustler. So it's one thing I'm gonna do.
No, that's dope. Like I said, I've seen other people do similar things like that. They get a warehouse or because a lot of times when like you got a brand like that, like and your brand is rapidly growing, you'll run into a situation where you might try to get your stuff in like a retail store.
I tried the retail store thing, you feel me? But like I said, it's situations that I didn't know. You feel me? Like I didn't know I needed a contract. You feel me? For them to sign. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because like I was selling in wholesale. You feel me? To a guy. You feel me? And this is probably one of my biggest learning things that I learned. You feel me? When it comes to it, like so I ended up selling it to him wholesale. You feel me? Sold it to him wholesale, and he ended up he had a big following online. You feel me? So I'm selling it on my website for $200, and then he sells it on his online platform for $80. You feel me? So the people, all the other retailers is coming to me like, man, hey man, dude got it over for $80. What's going on?
Yeah.
You feel me? So I had to pull my stuff from all the stores, and you feel me? And I just went back to selling it online and then only in my store, because it was like the ultimate, like, kind of pissed me off for real.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, hold on, bro. Like, nigga, I'm selling it for $200. How you gonna sell it for $8? How you gonna sell it? I only sold it to him for $60. So you only putting $20 on top of it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. No, I can see that. Was he in Louisville?
Nah, you feel me? I ain't trying to put him out there, but
Yeah.
he wasn't in Louisville though.
He wasn't in Louisville.
Nah,
Okay.
he wasn't in
Okay.
Louisville. It was a store out of town.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, shit. I was about to ask. Oh yeah, so you say you did a retailer thing.
Mm-hmm.
You say you're just gonna stick to doing your online, but you also did have a store at one point.
Yeah, I had a store. You feel me? Okay. So when in 2020, I made a lot of money. You feel me? I made a lot of money during the
Quarantine.
coronavirus. You feel me? So I had the whole plan set out to get the store running in Louisville, because I didn't want to just leave off to Atlanta and not have, you feel me, my main, even though I got a lot of clientele in Atlanta too, you feel me, but my main clientele is in my city in Louisville, you feel me? So I wanted to open a store before I left, you feel me? So I opened the store, you feel me, and it kind of shifted things, because I'm so used to doing it how I was doing it, you feel me? So when I opened the store, I realized every day I gotta promote this shit. You feel me? Like, shit, every day I gotta get some motherfuckers in this bitch. Like, you feel me? I kind of was winging it and only working on the weekend, but then when you got a store now, you feel me? You gotta work every day. You feel me? So it kind of pushed me to work harder. You feel me? Now,
Okay.
Even though in 2022 I had some IRS problems. You feel me? And then, like, I kept the store open for a whole year until 2023, and it got too much for me, and I ended up shutting it down.
Yeah. Nah, understandable. Yeah, now doing stuff like that, like I said, just it's. I think it's so many things and like nuances when you opening a business, opening a store, getting an LLC. Like I remember when I got mine, me and my homie, we got ours, and I thought that once you got it, that was it.
Yeah, nah, you gotta.
And then the next year they was like, bro, you owe us like $300 for just your yearly re-up.
Yeah.
And we need to see the paperwork for the money, with how much money you made. You got to file it. You got your EID. All this. I'm like, yo, what the? I'm like, bro, what is?
What is it?
What is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this in the letter? Like, what y'all want from me? Like, nah, we doing some money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh man, this is every year. I gotta do this every year. Like,
yeah. See, my biggest problem was, I started my brand in 2014.
mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I'm putting money in my account the whole time. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't know that money's getting tracked.
Yeah.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, nigga, it looked like I made $1 million, nigga, after 5 years. You feel me? When I really tried to go to legit, they're like, hey, hold on, bro, you done made 200-something thousand.
Yeah, we need some of that.
Yeah, exactly. You owe $60,000 in taxes. I'm like, what? Ain't no way. I ain't got that in my account.
Yeah, no.
How the fuck I owe that much money, nigga? So that's how that shit was. It was a big hurdle. It was a big stomp.
Yeah, no, it's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve.
Y'all wake up and throw a letter. They say, I'm like, you owe them 60-something thousand. I'm like, nigga, how?
Yeah, how?
Nigga, they showing me from 2014 to 2019, like, 5 years, you done been putting all this money in your account.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah, so that was
it's
most definitely a learning experience.
It's one of them things where it's like,
and I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
So when it happened, when I got that letter, you feel me? I tried to get on a payment plan.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my mom passed in October of 21. You feel me? So I was paying $1,000 a month. You feel me? So when she passed, the money didn't come out. You feel me? So throughout the months, you feel me, up until March 22, you feel me, I wake up, I say, okay, on Monday, okay, I had on my manufacturer like 16 grand. You feel me? So I sent him 10. You feel me? By Wednesday, I had paid a couple dollars. You feel me? Friday, I get a letter. I get the letter. And I call the people about the letter. I'm like, hey man, y'all ain't been taking the money out from the payment plan. Dude hit me with I'm gonna go talk to my manager. Nigga, I wake up. I'm like, okay, so he never came back on the phone. So I hang up. You feel me? I wake up Saturday morning, nigga. It's a levy in my account for 22,000.
Damn.
Nigga, Leo, you feel me? All them, they took all the money on my account. Like, nigga, it's a hold on my account. You feel me? So then, so that Monday, I try to call him. It's like, you owe us the money. Ain't nothing we can really do about it. You feel me? So
even though it was their mistake for not taking the money
yeah,
out when they were supposed to periodically, like it's bro, like some of these, it's almost like like let's say like you buy something online and they take your money instantly, right? And then you be like, nah, I'm gonna cancel that transaction. Now it's 7 to 10 days before you get your bread back. It's like it's the same thing like this. Like y'all made a mistake, and then just because y'all made a mistake, y'all just gonna just
take my shit.
Yeah, exactly. like y'all think
it killed me. I ain't gonna I had already been suffering from the whole year of me paying the rents and stuff in Atlanta. You feel me? So then in March, you feel me? It happened. You feel me? So it's like shit. You feel me? So I had to fire a few of my workers and everything. You feel me? Yeah. So it was a real rough hurdle for me.
Yeah. So what would you say has been? I mean, because I don't want to say the best for something bad, but like what would you say has been like your best learning experience from all this up until now?
Shit, it had been. I mean, shit, it had been it. Nigga, pay your taxes, nigga. Shit,
Uncle Sam,
nigga, pay your shit. Nigga, they gonna get that shit one way or another. You feel me? For sure, they gonna find a way to get that. For sure.
All right, now what would you say has been besides paying your taxes? What would you say has been your biggest hurdle as far as just growing the brand and just learning as a designer and as a creator? And the owner is that as well, because you're everything. You're the creator, you're the owner. Like, and ownership is like, I think it's different hurdles for each hat that you wear.
Hurdles. I ain't really had too many. That was really the only hurdle for that and because I always sold. Like it's not like a time where it didn't sell. I didn't sell out, bro. I sell out every weekend. You feel me? Which is a blessing. You feel me? So it's like a blessing that I can just. And then I don't never I say like I don't got how I want to do it and I ain't did it yet. You feel me? Like I want the hat, the shirt, the pants, the shoes. Like I want it all to come out as a collection. You feel me? And I ain't never did that yet. You feel me? So I could say that's probably my biggest hurdle is having a whole collection come out at one time. You feel me? I'm kind of a piece by piece type of person. You feel me? Like even I had the red camo bubble coats and the pants. They was supposed to. That was gonna be like my first official collection, and I ended up getting the bubble coat first, and then getting the pants a year later. You feel me? So whoever did put that shit together, they put it together. You feel me? For sure. But I can say that. You feel me? So having pieces drop as one full collection is probably my biggest hurdle. You feel me?
What would you say is like your favorite piece that you can?
Man, I got 3 favorite pieces, man. One would be the slides. You feel me? The slides they went platinum. You feel me? Like 2 would be the bubble coats, both of them, the black ones and the red ones. Okay. You feel me? And then my third one would be my shoes that I ain't even dropped yet. You feel me?
Okay.
I call them the glove. You feel me? So
Okay.
it got like a zipper on it. It got the big DohLyfe on the back. You feel me? So
Okay.
it was my three favorite
Is,
pieces.
is the zipper on the front? Like
It's on the front,
like
like
the
it's
front,
kind of look like
like the Gary Payton's?
yeah, exactly, exactly. I posted them on my page. You feel me? A few people seen them and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I ain't even got a chance to drop them yet because I took a big old loss with that paper, with my paper and shit. So I ain't really get a chance to drop them. But everybody keeps still asking about them though. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, what would you say? Now, you named your best. What has been your best? You named your favorite, but what has been your best seller?
It's the slash automatically. You feel me? For sure.
Okay.
I had I had 1,200 slash. Like I thought when I bought the slash, you feel me? I'm like I had 1,200 slash, bro, for one. You feel me? So I'm thinking them bitches is gonna last. Like okay, but when I got them, I didn't understand. When I started to sell them, I was like, damn, niggas is coming buying 3 and 4 per. For me, back to back to back. You feel me? So when I'm starting to run out of them, I'm like, damn, I should have reordered them. You feel me? But like I said, I had that problem with my bank account, so I didn't get a chance to order them again. You feel me? But it took me 2 years to sell them.
Yeah, sold all of
them. Yeah, for sure. I thought that shit was gonna last 6 years. You got 1,200 goddamn
slides, pairs,
for sure. Damn. But yeah, so I say them slides is probably like the best thing.
Best thing
for sure, yeah.
Okay. Myself, like I said, I like seeing people do something like that because I tried that before in the past, and I fucked it up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
what were some of your mistakes?
So I only did it once. The only reason I did it once is just because after I messed it up, I was like, bro, I'm not to say I never wanted to do it again, but I was at the point where I was like, if I'm gonna do it again, I have to make sure I have everything on point. So like the first thing I say that I did wrong was I assumed.
Yeah.
Like I assumed that the people that I was having help or that I was hiring for help knew what they were doing or that they had their own equipment. Like I booked a DJ, and he's my man's. I rock with him. He's doing this thing now. But I booked, this is back in 2016, I think. 2016, 2017. But I booked a DJ. Bray had no equipment.
Okay, damn, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was up and coming.
Yeah.
But he was getting it from his mans and them who they were DJs too. And then when it was time for him to do some shit, he would just go get what he needed.
Yeah.
All he had was at the time was I think he just had like a pin for like the Serato or something, right? He didn't have nothing. He had no turntables. He had no speak. He had nothing. So like 2 days before the show, I'm like, hey, bro, if you need an extra speaker or something, I can get you an extra speaker. He was like, I ain't got nothing.
Ah man,
and I'm like,
damn,
bro.
This
like
2 days before, so
I'm scrambling. You know what I'm saying? Like so that, and then it was just like I said, I had a good lineup of artists. I had at the time it was J. Els Bentley, had him. I had him. It was him on the ticket. It was Rob Neese. I had to go look at the thing on flyer, and it was somebody else. Supposed to be Braxton, but Braxton ended up not being able to come. And it was somebody else. But I had a decent lineup of artists, and we were gonna be at dang, what was it? It was a spot off Oak Street. I think it used to be called Grady's. It was in Louisville. It was
Grady's.
Yeah. So when we did it, the spot was cool. I think they let me get the spot for like $300 or $500. I can't remember what it was, but I told them, I said, look, just let us get the spot. I said, y'all ain't got to cook no food. The bar, y'all can have that. Give us the door. So whatever comes in, we'll do that. But whatever, and they was like, shit, yeah. So people, even though like the music and the entertainment part of it was kind of messed up, everybody still had a good time. Like people kind of wanted us to do it again because it was actually a collaboration with the New York clothing brand Saturday.
Okay,
so I was actually doing something with him because I actually interviewed him, interviewed Billions and Skeet and one of their models over the phone type shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, he was gonna come down. I remember like it was yesterday, bro. I wasn't thinking. I don't think he was thinking either. But it ended up being 4th of July weekend. So like the week before, he was like, bro, I really just realized I'm supposed to be down there that weekend, but It's 4th of July weekend, bro. Like, I'm not leaving New York to come to Kentucky for 4th of July weekend. And I completely understood it. I was like, I'm not even mad at you because I wouldn't either. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so he was like, bro, I'm going to just send you some shit. He was like, you can keep my stuff on the flyer. You can throw the party, but I ain't going to be there. Because originally he was going to be there. So when I put it on Eventbrite, like, people were booking their tickets because they thinking he going to be there. Because at that time in 2016, 17, Saturday was kind of, it was popping. Like, people knew what it was from New York all the way down here and shit. So it was people, when they came to the door, they was like, we're here for the Saturday shit. Is, such and such here. And I'm like, nah, bro, they not here type of shit. And I actually ended up letting some people come in for free. Like, I broke even. I made my money back for what I booked for the shit to get the spot. And I was cool. I think I lost maybe 200, but I wasn't tripping because I was like, it's a learning curve. At the same time, I was like, I didn't do my due diligence of making sure everything was on the up and up. Like, I just expected it to work out, and it ain't work out. You feel me?
It's kind of. I mean, it's kind of a learning. Like you said, everything's a learning experience. Like my first one, I had Rich Don Donna and Easy Money. You feel me? And then nobody show up. I did that on Juneteenth. You feel me? But it rained, and then nobody show up. So I didn't let it discourage me. You feel me? So you feel me? And then like this one, the one that I just did 2 weeks ago, it was the same day Beyonce came, and it rained, bro. So all the women got rained on. You feel me? So it didn't really get. It was a good turnout. Like, I made a lot of money. You feel me? Yeah. But at the same time, this one right here is gonna be big. You feel me? So and it's only gonna get bigger.
I mean, you can compete with a lot of people. It's hard to compete with Beyonce, bro.
Man, it was out. See, it was out there. Yeah. But the fact that it rained, that Beyonce was outside and it rained.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they would have came out after. Yeah. You feel me? But they got rained on.
Yeah, rained on.
Girls' makeup and shit.
No,
that's that type of situation.
No.
So this one right here is gonna show me what it do for real. You feel me? Like, I got hella faith in this shit, bro. You feel me? Like,
it's
like when I first started DohLyfe, I wasn't making a whole bunch of money. You feel me? And I'm not even in it for the money. I really just in it just to, you feel me? Just to have a good time. You feel me? And just
something you enjoy.
Something I enjoy. Exactly.
Something you enjoy. No.
If I ain't have a passion for it, I wouldn't do it. You feel me?
That is a good point.
I was definitely gonna see, you feel me, some bitches shake their ass and niggas perform. It's what it, but to bring the food out there.
So I mean, like I said, you've been to Atlanta, and so I mean, so the talent.
Louisville talent is there, bro. Niggas, man, it's some hard ass motherfuckers out there, bro. Like, niggas, and it's like, one thing that I don't like though about the Louisville music scene is niggas hold on to their music. You feel me? Like, I understand, like, niggas want they shit heard and they want 1 million followers and shit, but it ain't gonna work like it if you don't put that shit out, bro.
It don't work like that, bro. I had a homie, bro. He
probably got 50 songs, nigga, and probably 2 of them out.
I've heard more unreleased music from him than he's put out.
Yeah,
and it's frustrating because I personally told him years ago. I said, bro, don't get stuck behind these niggas. Don't get comfortable expecting things to come down from other people. Like, bro, you need to be active. You have to show people that you got talent, bro.
Yeah,
he got talent, and the 2 singles that he got, they nice. But there's 3 years between the singles, bro. What are you doing? Right, what are you doing, bro? Like, what is happening?
You ain't signed to nobody, bro. You feel me? That's how they be feeling too. Like, bro. So who's telling you that you can't put this out?
Nope, bro. It's and then it's like I said, bro.
That's the only frustrating part is to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people. Like, I know hella artists, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. When you dropping that? Man, I'm gonna drop it soon.
It don't come out.
You feel me? Then they drop the like I said, the song that's mediocre. Yeah. Like, damn, what about that one song though?
Oh, I ain't like how it was mixed, bro. I gotta
man, I done went through that shit so many times, bro.
Yeah, no. It's definitely like you said, it's definitely a learning curve. Like I said, I think more people can learn from. It's okay to mess up.
Yeah.
I think.
And it's like one more thing I'm gonna say is like, bro, it ain't no such thing as a low key rapper though. Like a lot of niggas won't be low key.
Shit, bro. We've been talking for a minute.
Yeah.
You got any last words?
Man, I ain't really got no last words for real, man. I just want people to just, tune into the brand, man. I'm gonna continue to keep dropping this heat. You feel me? I'm gonna work on this artist development. You feel me? DohLyfe, Magic City Mondays, and you feel me? So that's what I got going on, man. And thanks for having me for sure.
Oh yeah, no. I forgot one more question.
Yeah.
When are the shoes coming?
Man, shoot, I just now got my bank account shit situated, you feel me? So hopefully January at the latest, 2024. Okay. You feel me?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you got one color. How many colorways you got? Just one color?
I just gonna start with one color, you feel me? Just black.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with black for right now.
Okay.
Like I dropped some other shoes, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like they cool. I made a lot of money off of them. People love them, you feel me? But it's the glove joint. That's a hit. You feel me? You know when you got a hit like damn, I got something. That's a hit.
Yeah, I got something
for sure. You feel me? So it's gonna be a guarantee. You feel me? And I'm gonna just, I don't even have a computer right now, bro. These niggas that stole my computer, broke into my car and shit. So I can't even design nothing, bro. This shit's crazy. Yeah. I'm out here thugging it. Real tough. But, when I get my shit all the way back together, you feel me? I'm slowly, like, this is the real start over type shit. You feel me? Like, back to the basics. You feel me? Yeah. Like when I only had the ski mask the design. You feel me? Yeah. I'm glad that I'm actually glad that I started with nothing, because if I would have started, I would have never known what to do right now.
You wouldn't know how to bounce back. Yeah.
Man, hell nah, I wouldn't know how to bounce back. You feel me? Like I started with $400, bro. You feel me? 100 t-shirts. You feel me? So I know I can do it again. You feel me? That's one of the things that keep me going when I be like, okay, I might have just took a $10,000 loss. Yeah. But bro, I started with $400, bro. So I can't even really get I really can't get too bad about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. Like I built a real empire.
Off $400.
Exactly. You know? Something crazy. It took years and time, you feel me? But it is what it is. Everything comes, it's a build up.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Like I said, I'm a fan. I've been watching from afar.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been one to chop it up for a minute. I mean, I know we tried to do something a while ago, but I think you was doing the Atlanta thing, going back and forth or some shit at the time.
Man, this shit, that's probably what it is, bro. Like, I guess shit was a headache, bro. I'm glad. Man, this shit, it's past year, bro. Imagine making $1,000 and put it in your account and it just disappeared.
It's gone. So you put in, it's like, I need that. Like, damn.
Like, you just work your ass off, nigga, for a whole. Man,
it's like working for free, bro.
Man, working for free for a whole year, bro.
Working for free, bro. No, it's a struggle, bro. But like I said, bro, I appreciate you for pulling up. And it's been another episode of Opinionated Facts.
Man, most definitely.